Hello, Thursday. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. How do you reach retirement happy and healthy, mind, body, and soul? I think it's a deliberate sort of effort, and that's what we talk about on this channel. We talk about different your relationship with your boss, your relationship with your employees, and we do all of these things while we stretch, which was the major thing that I think got me to retirement healthy. So anyway, let's begin. I want you to clasp your hands in front of you and press out of your shoulders. Whew. Oh, release it. And press. We're just going to do this for a few minutes, and I'm just going to point out that yesterday's video had a really weird, oh, I see it a little bit again. It had my backlight reflected in the window. So I know I'm not done with this studio for real. I kick around, you know, how to make it interesting to look out without being distracting. Okay. Take your arms behind you and, exaggerate this chest opener because you need it. You have been sitting at your desk. You've been leaning forward. Oh, you need to crack your neck. Okay, release it. Now press. This is the same movement in the back. We're just kind of clasping our hands and pressing and releasing. And breathe. Ooh. So the first thing I did when I retired, well, let me back up. So put your arms like this. Oh, hold on. I'm so sorry. I have to adjust my clothes. We also, I do these videos rather in my work clothes because this is what I did for 40 years. I took these breaks and I made sure that I stretched and released all my stress several times a day in between meetings, at lunch, wherever I could fit it in. Because it really helped. Gosh, it helped my just general countenance, I promise you. Oh, okay, take those hands behind your head. Take your feet forward about hip distance apart. I want you to take your right foot, I want you to flex it, and I want you just to bend at the waist. Take it down halfway, woo, bring it back up. I want to talk about some things today that I just think are interesting, things that I kind of noticed throughout the years on my team, for example. So I'll just hop in there. I had about a 45-year spread between the youngest and the oldest on my team. And that in itself, I think, can lend to some pretty interesting differences in how we process information. I guess I'll just put it that way. Because let me tell you, so the person on my team that was the oldest was like, I don't know, somewhere around 13 years older than me. So it was like early 70s. I got people that are, you know, in their 20s and they were kind of born with a cell phone in their hand. Okay, switch. Is a little bit different than a person who does have a cell phone, but has learned how to use that technology. And what I found the most interesting, that was the most, it was a point of contention, was, data. When are the data correct? Fact checking, not using the internet as a source. These types of things. Analysis was just approached differently 40 years ago than it is now. Okay. We're going to take, let's just do a couple, let's just do, grab your right, take your right hand, grab your left wrist, and take it over to the side for a minute. Oh, we're going to do a couple of these, a couple of different ways. Take it to the other side. Woo! Now take that right arm and your right leg. Take your right leg behind your left leg is how I'm stacked. Then I'm going to take my left arm over and that creates a longer stretch. Okay, reverse it and go on the other side. Ooh. So those are definitely some things that can make the workforce kind of complex, and just general etiquette questions. Okay, so we are going to fold forward at this point. Just fold it forward and stay there for a minute. Let's clasp our hands behind us and get a really nice stretch here. For example, etiquette. If your cell phone is ringing, do you have to pick it up? No, I am going to argue that you do not need to pick it up. Okay, I want you to kind of walk your feet apart a little bit. I want you to steady yourself in the middle, and I want you to reach up with your left hand and look behind you. I just want us to give ourselves permission to not go crazy with all the beeps and whistles and noise and confusion. You can choose, switch your arms to be unavailable. You can let that puppy ring. You do not have to run your car off the road. That person can go into voicemail. We don't have to be on the ready all the time. Where has quiet gone? Okay, walk over to the right side and hang out there just a minute. And I look back over the years, and there's some experiences where I just think, wow, that person was really stressed out. I had someone in my area of responsibility who said I'm just traveling from right to middle to left, and I'm going to hold it. Ooh. Let's do it again. Let's get to the middle and then go to the right. Ooh. Okay, I want you to come up just a little bit. Take your hands and put them on your right knee. Bend that knee and kind of just come over here onto your right leg. Feel that amazing stretch on your inner thigh. Let's get crazy and flex that left foot. I just would like to see everyone be able to have a little quiet in their lives and not always feel like they have to be on the ready, ever ready. It's just not good for you. I would like to talk about boundaries for a minute. Okay, travel over to the other side. Really, really, really important to set healthy boundaries with people. You may not be available after 6 p.m. That might be a very healthy boundary because your kids need you. That needs to be communicated and stuck to, and that needs to be okay. Everybody has emergencies now and then, but on the general, healthy boundaries will allow you to reach retirement healthy. Set them, stick to them. You deserve them. Okay, flex that foot a little bit. Okay, we are going to bring your body up. I want to take those arms in front of you. Stretch in front of you. One of the big things, and I guess I'm hesitating to bring it up because I'm already late getting off of here, but one of the things to arrive really healthy into a retirement situation that you're comfortable with, of course, you will have already laid the foundation. Let me assume that you've already talked to a financial planner and you've brought your spouse, partner, significant other with you. Okay, take it behind you. Number one thing, you need to be comfortable with exactly what decision you're making. And I'm going to say number one, protect your relationships. Do you have healthy relationships? Am I allowed to say that? But it's number one. I mean, a lot of times, okay, come across your body on the left. I mean, this is like, I tried to write this down to remember. This is like you've completed the biggest task of your life. It's been like you've raised kids, you've gone to school, you've got those promotions. You probably had to ignore a few things. I just I think it would be remiss to not mention that you need to check in on your relationships and make sure they're healthy. I don't know, I'm being serious. Do you need to go on a marriage conference maybe? Are you harboring any sort of resentment, or is your partner? Let's figure it out now. Just a thought. These are all just my thoughts. Don't take it from me, but let's just kick those things around because I think it's relevant and it's real and I just did it. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Consider subscribing, consider sharing, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging by.